Okay. All right. Here we go, baby. All right. All right. All right. All right. Welcome to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Podcast. I'm Larry Munger. Oh, yeah. You can find me on Twitter. Oh, shit. Here we go. What is going on? We got the sideways. Get some sideways action here.
Steady, you gotta turn that camera or something,
Hold on a
Holmes.
second.
Jump off the side.
Hold on a second there, Holmes.
Yeah, baby. Well, hold on.
Hold on a second. Ah, shit.
I love it. Well, let's
know
go.
what?
We'll talk about the guy. Look like he's just fucking in his dungarees tonight. Holy moly. Long sleeves. I don't barely recognize him. At Rod DFF, Justin Rogers. What's up, my man?
Yeah, man, it's cold down here, dude. I'm talking like 20s at night, low 40s during the day. I gotta wear long sleeves. I had to work outside today. It's chilly, man. It's chilly.
Working outside. Does this mean when you're hunting, you gotta strap up? You wear do you dress up? You wear like different animal skins and stuff when you're running out there?
No, man, I don't need no animal skins. I don't want to look like something that might get shot because then somebody might shoot me. I'm trying to look like a person that blends in with the woods so I can kill animals. But
look at this guy.
It was
Look
cold
at
on Monday night, I tell you that. Monday afternoon.
Well, it might be cold outside, but it's got really hot inside this show right now, baby. Steady Eddie in the house. I've known Steady Eddie for. I mean, we had a night.
What's up, boys? What's up?
Yeah. What's up? I don't know. We've been friends for 35 years. Right? At least. As he uses Steady Eddie
Dude,
is from
a long time, my friend. Long time.
Yeah, there you go.
That just means you're both old.
Pretty much. Now, you currently hail from the same town as oh geez, he's got the Mississippi Wi-Fi, huh?
Yeah, he's on a heavy delay.
Oh my god. We're fucking muting. We're muting Steady Eddie right now.
In a minute. Give him about 30 seconds, he'll realize he's muted.
He's got that
there we go.
He lives down the shore, so I don't know, maybe the winds. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better, I guess.
Now or no?
Yeah, yes. There's just a bit of a delay on the audio from your end. Like a 10-second delay.
But can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
All right.
But you're like under your slow motion. You're like Justin when he's when the winds are blowing the wrong way. I bet you it's windy down the shore right now. Steady Eddie lives down the Jersey Shore. So I've lived down there in times like this, man. When it's freezing and the wind is blowing, it feels like you're living on Mars.
Yeah, I'm out in my shed right now, so.
Yeah.
Is it windy outside?
Hell yeah, it's windy here.
You got some insulation in that shed or something? A heater? Something?
No, I got a heater out here though.
Okay.
Is that the bone smoking? Some bone smoking shed?
Yeah, you know it, brother.
Nice. Oh, now hold on. What about Run DFF was building a big shed, like his pod studio shed, deer stand. What's going on with that?
Well, the shop is out there, but it's just full of shit right now.
What does that mean? Full of shit?
It means that I have just taken everything out of my garage and thrown it in there, and I haven't organized anything. I mean, I got a pile of stuff. You know, I got a bunch of tools. I got my little side hustle. You know, I buy and sell stuff. So I got that side hustle going on. I got all kinds of crap going on. So I just hadn't gotten out there. I hadn't put electricity out there yet, so I haven't gone out there and really organized it.
So yes, me and Steady Eddie are our old friends, but He's a Scott Fishbowl. He has gotten further in the Scott Fishbowl than pretty much anyone outside of what 200 people has. And at one point, you were number one with just a week to go. Is that correct?
Yep. He's out.
Oh, I scared him away with that question.
He's gotten further than either of us, and he's been in it one time. Like I'm on like SFB appearance number 5 or something like that, and he's been in it one time.
This
and
was my second time in the Scott Fishbowl.
Oh, second time. All right. And you get all the way to the semis. Killing me.
You got to the
way
final.
To the semis and choked. Nah, the semis I got to, and that was the end of it. I lost a lot of players. Josh Allen didn't do well. McBride didn't do well. Myers didn't do well. There was a lot of guys that didn't do well.
Yeah.
Were you on?
So, big tournament like this, you can't have a bad week. That's the bottom line.
That's true. That's true.
Did you? No, you were a sleeper.
But it was fun. It was fun all year being up at top there. It was a good ride.
You were on sleeper, right? Not MFL. You did a
Yes.
sleeper draft.
Yes, I was on sleeper.
Who was your? So what was your strategy going
Sleeper,
in?
yes, correct.
Did you have a specific strategy going into the fishbowl? Like you studied the settings where you're like, I'm going to fucking knock this out of the park.
RB heavy.
Something
Yeah,
Justin
RB
did not do.
heavy.
No, I didn't do that. No.
You know, I win 10 RBs in the draft. You know, about 3 or 4 tight ends, probably about 5 or 6 wide receivers, 3 quarterbacks, no kickers until I needed the one first week. That's it.
Josh Allen too. Did you have the first overall pick?
Yes. Number
That
1,
means-
I went Dak, I went Allen and then Dak.
Wow. And that third round reversal does not
And then I
impact
got
you whatsoever.
Russell Wilson later in the draft.
It's not something Justin did.
Just
He
a
did
lot
not
of
get
running
Russell.
backs out there.
I
A
did
lot
get
of late
Russell
round
Wilson.
gems. Pollard,
Did you?
Connor again.
James Conner. He was the man.
My problem was I didn't take Dak. I took Deshaun Watson as my second QB.
Yikes.
Yeah, I waited way longer. I had Russell Wilson and I also had Flacco.
You'll
I
have a
went back
chance.
to week 1 to see the scoring.
Uh-huh.
I didn't completely punt running back, but I just took a bunch of late dudes and they never panned out. Like, I mean, Algier never really did enough, especially not early in the season. Braylon Allen didn't get going. Chuba did. Chuba was my bright spot on the team of the values. But my wide receiver didn't do shit either. I lost Puka so early that it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, man. I don't know. So the SFB, you were in the. I mean, Steady was in like first place with what?
Yeah.
Like a week or two to go.
Well, that's what I remember when I pointed it out to you. I think I pointed it out live on the show. Like, you need to look it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was rolling.
Yeah, nuts, man.
Yep.
So what's been going on with you, man? Happy New Year, right?
Brother, yeah, not a whole lot has been going on. I took Frankie hunting the other day, and I had to convince her to stick around long enough that we could see some deer.
Just tell her I'm on.
And she was ready to roll at like 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock is like the perfect hour, like the perfect last 20 or 30 minutes is like, we cannot leave right now. And I just kept telling her, look, we've got to stick. We got to stay. And at 5:21, four deer walked out there, and I put the hammer down on one of them. So there's currently a deer hanging in my front yard.
She didn't get to kill it. She didn't pull the trigger.
I hadn't. She's all over the place, man. I hadn't even put her behind the gun yet. Like no
Oh.
gun, not even a BB gun, because sometimes you gotta gauge whether a kid is ready. And I don't think she's ready yet. She's too like all over the place all the time. I need her to focus to learn. 'Cause,
Yeah, you'll end up getting shot.
Yeah, well, I want to teach them right. I want to teach if she's going to shoot a gun, she's going to do it right. She's going to do it safely. Obviously supervised. And
She gonna hang the deer. So she helped you hang the deer up. She sliced it up with you.
She helped me track the deer, and then she held the flashlight while I gutted it.
Oh,
so, yeah, you got to
nice.
You got to take the insides out while you're in the field so that the meat doesn't spoil. But it actually the really maybe bad thing, I don't know. It's Mississippi, and where I live in Mississippi, it's even more acceptable. The next day, it was so cold that night, I didn't pull it out of the truck. I was going to hang it up in the morning. And in my head, I was like, yeah, it's no big deal. And then I thought, oh, shit, I got to take her through the drop-off line at school. And the teacher's going to come up to let her out. And there's going to be a deer in the back of my truck. There was.
Like blood leaking out the fucking tailgate.
Oh, I had blood on the tailgate. Because when I threw it up there, I splashed up on the tailgate. But, yeah. So I definitely, after I hung it up, I hosed my truck off and everything. But yeah, that's life of the redneck dad, I guess.
Nice. Larry, do you do that with Cassidy also, or no?
Take her hunting?
Yes.
No. Maybe we might go hunting for a pizza. Maybe.
Look, Larry's gonna come down here. He's gonna shoot one animal, and he's gonna be addicted to hunting.
Addicted to hunting, yes. I'll be
He'll be getting into that Jersey bear hunt.
I'll be getting into that Salito serial killer. Me and him can join forces. We'll just like conquer the tri-state area.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah. So the leagues have been kind of nothing going on really, man. Just people bowing out. Really,
it's that wind down period after everything ends.
I still like this. Yeah, it's just like I like sending trades out. And it's kind of everyone takes like a hiatus now. They'll get going again, and once in like February, like things start picking up again.
Yeah,
as soon as the Senior Bowl hits.
Yeah, I had a couple leagues where people were posting orphans, and one guy posted a new league already. It's not startup season yet; it's orphan season. My goodness. I mean, he posted two hey, I need to fill this league, 2 spots here, yada yada yada, and then a day later he's like, got to start up best ball dynasty. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Fill the other leagues first. Shit.
Yep.
Let it rest.
Yeah. Did we?
I think we got more people leaving leagues than I think we're gonna have more leagues folding than we expect in the next couple of years, because people are downsizing their portfolio. If you
right, yeah, the generation is aging out.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get into it, my friends.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Steady Eddie, the dynasty bug.
I did leave a league.
You left a league?
I left a league.
Oh, which one was this one?
Well, funny story. So you may be aware that last night I was on the Trade Addicts podcast.
That's right. Yeah. How was that?
It was good. It was good. It was Rocky and Outhouse and Frank in the chat.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a good little podcast. We chit-chatted. But interestingly enough, the other day I messaged Outhouse and let him know I was going to leave Trade Addicts because I don't like Discord, and it's on the chat is on Discord. It turned me off.
Okay.
Like I just felt like I kept forgetting the league chat even existed. So I let him know, and I'm not kidding. Like the day after, or maybe 2 days later, Rocky hits me up. Hey, what you doing? What you doing next week? You want to be on the podcast?
Yeah.
I was like, you might want to check with Outhouse because I just left.
Nice.
So, but it was all good. They gave me a little shit during the show, of course, but I don't mind that. So,
how are those guys, man? I haven't crossed paths with either of those guys in a minute.
Well, we got to get Rocky on the show because he won the whole damn hot sauce league. So
Unreal.
He had a dominant postseason run, just absolutely streaked through the playoffs.
Wow.
Outhouse is the one that got me into the Scott Fish Bowl.
That's right.
Larry told me to reach out to him, and I did. And I told him what was going on with me in the summertime, and he was like, "I'll get you in." So he did. He got me in, and it was like the golden winning ticket, man, in the Scott Fish Bowl. So
the wave.
All you needed was a ticket in. That's it.
We were riding the steady Eddie wave towards the end there. Last few weeks.
It was very frustrating. I mean, you get all the way there, you feel like, yeah, you got a shot at this thing. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, one bad week and that's it.
Was it taken? Was this the only thing you were paying attention to when you were like, how many, because you're in a number of like, how many redraft leagues did you get in versus like the dynasty stuff?
So
let's get that out of the way.
Dynasty, there's 5 leagues and mostly all of them are orphan. So, and I just started like 2 years ago. So, none of those teams are competing, but there is one startup that it's a 10-man league and made it all the way to the finals in the Dynasty League and lost by a few points. Another pass from Laporta and Goff, and I would have won my first Dynasty League. But Scott Fish Bowl and the other redraft leagues, like you said, I guess there's probably about 7 or 8 of them total. I'm in one with you, Larry. And I think I'm in all my Dynasty leagues. I think I'm in with you too, but which always makes it interesting, of course.
You're just subjecting yourself to shit offers in all over the place, huh?
Dude, I'm learning how to play the game the best way, man. Like,
hey, gotta start small.
This is okay. This is how we start things off. Okay. And then, but yeah, Scott Fish Bowl. Yeah, I was in it, like, just because all year long you're like, all right, man, I guess I got a good team, and you're number 15, you're number 30, you're number 22 one week, like. I'm like, holy cow, like this is great, and then all of a sudden, like I said before, one bad week, man. That's all it takes. Welcome to fantasy football, my friend.
That's right. That is it right there. Welcome to fantasy football.
And of course, the following week during the finals, every one of my guys went off. Allen did good. McBride got his touchdown, had a monster week. All the boys did good. So it is what it is. Myers even did good. Anyways, it is what it is. It was so much fun, though. That stuff's just a lot of fun. You know the deal, guy. I love seeing you two guys on the show before everything gets going and everything, and they have all the guys from all different podcasts and. Everyone that's anyone in this industry is on this thing. So it's a lot of fun.
So what are you doing now with your spare time now that are you looking at your teams? Are you looking to, what are you studying rookies yet? Where are you at right now?
Like, that's exactly it. Like, you starting to catch up, watch some of these bowl games, do some research on some of the guys that some of the big names that are out there.
Right.
But I want to watch the Senior Bowl. I want to watch the Combine. I want to see where these big days where they all get drafted, and then as you always say, Larry, the closer it gets to draft day, the more valuable those picks are, man. So
now, hey, it, baby, and I'm in a few leagues with you. And you have a lot of 25 firsts and across the board on like pretty much every league I'm in with you. You have a handful of 25 firsts in each of these leagues. So I've been in that position, and I'm actually you're just salivating as you're watching all these guys in these bowl games, and you're like, and you're looking at the mock drafts are coming out now, and where you're picking now too. So you're like, okay, the 1-4, I'll have a shot at this guy or that guy. And then you're like, all right, let me find out when this dude's playing. And then you're like, all right, this guy's gonna be coming on my team soon. Because those rankings they're out now. They don't really move that much, when you see these super flex rankings. I mean, of course, if these QBs, Jesus, I don't even know, man. You hear all this all smokescreen stuff, it just freaks you out with these QBs. So I can't wait to have the usual suspects that have come on year after year to talk about the rookie class and get their opinion on some of these rookie QBs. But I don't know, man. The rookie class, I don't know what you want to talk about right now.
I'm excited about everything except the rookies this year in the rookie class. That's what except the quarterbacks. I'm excited about everything except the quarterbacks in the rookie class this year. Because I think it's like 2 quarterbacks and then a huge gap. You got Cam and Shador. And then, who's the third quarterback? Drew Alar from
Jackson Dart, your Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart. I don't know that the NFL loves him as much as we want to love him. No,
but hey, listen,
you can screech up the boards.
It was like that a couple years ago too. It's like that every year.
It wasn't like that. It hasn't been this big of a gap in a while, though. It's either been like, oh, everybody sucks, or oh, there's 5 dudes.
Well, last year it was just Caleb Williams, Drake May. Then all of a sudden, Jane Daniels came out during kind of burst on the scene once the season started getting going. Then it was those 3. No one was really paying much attention to Nix just because he was old, and no one was expecting him to go that early. Penix, holy moly! We haven't even tickled your fancy about Penix yet.
Let's see. Yeah, don't tickle my Penix. Don't tickle my
Penix. You gotta get. Someone's got to have an autocorrect feature, man, Mister. This guy, huh? Because every time he sends out the word penis, it's just going to come out Penix.
How often are you typing penis, Larry? Shit.
I'm talking about you, bitch.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't type it that often. I don't have to worry about that. But Larry, the difference is that by the end of the season last year, all those guys are being talked about. Like they were all getting hype. There was a question of where. At the worst, Nix was going to be an early second rounder kind of thing. We already knew there was going to be a bunch of early first rounders, not 6, but Nix early first. Dude. This year, we don't know anything besides Cam and Shador are going 1-2 in the NFL draft, unless there's some trades or something. That's almost a given.
So
given the fact that the top 3 quarterbacks, or top 3 teams, all need quarterbacks.
Let me ask you too something. Which quarterback out of last year's class? Most surprising to you?
The most surprising?
Yeah.
It has to be Nix.
Right?
It has to be. That guy, I didn't expect him to do much of anything this year. And he basically turned the Broncos franchise around.
Him and May are the 2 biggest guys that I'm like, wow, okay. We got some quarterbacks here in the NFL now.
And that's right, because we didn't expect May to do anything. With that roster, we certainly didn't expect him to do anything.
Well, when he went to New England, it was just like, oh,
right,
yeah,
rest in peace,
But they really like him up there, man. So,
well, who could blame him? He played great for that situation. He might have had the best rookie season considering his situation.
Well, let me see here.
Now there's talks. T. Higgins apparently they're throwing a lot of money at T. Higgins to go there, but. Hopefully he stays in Cincinnati.
Oh no, I might like him over there.
Yeah, anywhere he goes, I'd love to go to my Steelers.
Larry's got this. Got the value check 100-yard rush up here.
Wait, ready? 100-yard rush value check. Hold on. Let's see if I can work this out here.
Man, I thought you would have just had all the rookie quarterbacks up there.
That's a great idea. I should have just done that. Obviously we meandered that way, but this was earlier tonight. Hey, yeah.
That's right there.
How about this? Will that work? Let's
Yeah, it
go back
works.
to this.
All right, so on the screen right now, we're doing a 100-yard rush to see who is going to be the first value check of the night. He's got Drake May, which he put on there earlier. Bo Nix is on there. George Pickens, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Tank Sell. I like what you did there.
Hey now,
I liked Tank Fell as well. There, Steady.
See, all right.
Tank fell. Now it's time to sell. All right, I guess I should. When you're ready, start rush.
That is how that works.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Wow.
We got George Pickens. Hey, here goes CJ Stroud. Pickens is in the lead. Stroud's coming up second. Bryce Young third. Bryce Young burst of speed.
Whoa.
Oh,
Bryce Young first.
Bryce Young really wanted to know what his value is.
This guy, Tank Sell. Yeah, he's injured, all right.
He got last. It appears that the injury is affecting his 100-yard rush as well.
So we can do Bryce Young.
Let's do Bryce Young.
Then we could maybe run it back if we want.
Yeah.
All right, the Bryce Young value check.
See what we got.
So we go to the DLF. We should connect with DLF and have a meeting of the minds, man. We are a DLF podcast. I mean, we are Trade Finder. So we go to the DLF Trade Finder, punch in the player we want to search up. In this case, Bryce Young. I like to do a super flex option.
Of course.
And then it just pops right up. And I will now present to you that screen. Let's do it, baby.
Slowest presentation. I know he's presenting, but
oh
yeah, I gotta go full screen for this. Can't see shit.
Still?
My eyes are getting old.
Oh yeah, full screen. Ooh. So the last trade that was made on the 7th, which was yesterday. That was Bryce Young, Jaden Reed, and a 25-second, or Brock Purdy and Cortland Sutton. Purdy and Sutton, Reed, and a 25-second. Bryce Young, Jaden Reed, 25-second.
Tight end premium?
Let's just assume yes.
Yeah.
I like the man.
Yeah, man is right.
I'm probably gonna, because what the heck is going on with Purdy? By the way, isn't there all kind? I feel like there's like some kind of conspiracy about Purdy and his shoulder, and
I don't know. They're about to pay him though, so I'm not super concerned with him at all. I mean, they even said they want to get it done. Like they're in a hurry to get it done. So
now 6 months ago, Bryce Young was non-existent. You couldn't get a third for him, and now he's throwing passes and turning around and looking at the camera. I mean, that was an awesome.
Yeah, he Steph Curry'd it.
Yeah, he really came on. Had a real strong finish to the end of the year. He looked good.
He put up. I mean, they put up like 500 yards of offense. Oh,
he had a game that he looked good. All right, guys. I want to pump the brakes on Bryce Young a little bit. All right, yeah. He had the Atlanta game. All right, against one of the worst pass defenses in the league. Just going to throw that out there. 251 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's a nice game. It is.
Okay.
Prior to that, it was 203 yards, 158 yards, 219, 191.
So, what side? What side you got? Purdy, Sutton, or Young, Reed, and a 25-second?
The problem is I really don't like Cortland Sutton. And I think the value is there for Bryce Young. I would be moving him immediately. I want the Bryce Young side with Jaden Reed in the second. But I'm going to immediately try and trade Bryce Young. I got a whole offseason to move him. He's not going to lose value. So I feel
Listen,
comfortable with
Sutton,
that.
I'm taking the Purdy Sutton side because Sutton's going to sign a new deal with Knicks, and Knicks finds him every single game in the end zone. And Purdy is a steady QB2.
How old is Sutton? What's the age on him?
He's
Oh gosh,
old.
he's about to be 30, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's right. I think he's 28, 29. So
Whew.
I'll pull it for you though.
And Cortland
Yeah.
Sutton has been blah for the last handful of years. And
He'll be 30 in the middle of next season.
he had a
All right.
resurgence with Knicks, and obviously getting rid of Judy. But what do you think of this one, Bryce Young or Chuba?
Oh, that's Bryce Young.
Oh,
I don't care how-
wow, man, you're full on Bryce Young.
I don't.
Bryce Young or Chase
Well,
Brown?
Wait, hold on, Larry. Are you saying you would take Chuba Hubbard over Bryce Young?
Yeah,
You're not-
I think I might.
You're not saying
Chuba, I mean, Chuba's just signed a new deal. He's going to be the man next year. He was ridiculous this year. You'd think they're going to improve the offense in the offseason somehow. That could kind of open it up a little bit more for Chuba. So I don't know, man.
Bryce has got quarterback value. I mean, if he showed that he could do, I mean, he could start. He's a starting quarterback at least. We could say that, right? I mean,
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
he's
I mean,
absolutely
you have to be fully sold on Bryce Young. Is it fool's gold? Do you want to
Yeah.
cash in on him?
Remember, you
He's
got
been rotting on your bench for the last X amount of
I'm
years.
not going to get any. That's for sure. I'm not
No,
going.
remember,
after-
you got an entire offseason to sell Bryce Young.
That's true.
You don't have to keep him. There's nothing that says Bryce Young is on your roster forever. Nothing in our world for sure. You know,
Okay, Bryce Young or Chase Brown?
give me Bryce Young.
Yeah, I'd go
Whoa.
QB.
QB,
I'm not.
baby.
The RBs don't last long. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, I
buying
guess-
RBs. I'm not buying RBs in the offseason, that's for sure. You know, not at a premium, especially.
So we're back. We're all back in on Bryce Young, huh?
No, that's
After that
not what
one
I'm saying. I just said I've got an entire offseason to sell him. I don't have to be on him to take to make deals for him.
Mhm.
I just have to know that there's going to be a market to sell him eventually.
All right. So who do you want to go next? Pickens, Stroud, Nix, May. Take your pick. Who are you feeling? Stroud, Nix, May.
Buddy, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling Stroud. I'd really like to know where people are. You know,
Well, that's a good
after
question.
this.
CJ Stroud kind of did not have the season that everyone was anticipating.
Now, that's a guy I would say, you know, you could probably, depending on how you feel about him, of course, but if you think the talent's there and he just had a bad year, good guy to go and get at a cheap value maybe right now, or a cheaper value than last year, that's for sure. I should have cashed
Definitely.
out last year on him though. I
He
could have
might
got
be like
a
a
ransom
friend.
for him.
He went from like top 2 or 3 QB to a fringe top 10 guy.
I know.
All right. Burrow or Stroud and Henry?
Give me Burrow.
Oh. How about you, Steady?
Yeah, Burrow. I mean, the guy's done it multiple times. I mean, he'll do it. I mean, one of those guys, if not both of them, are going to stay. You know, are going to be there next year between
How about-
Higgins and Chase.
How about Saquon Barkley, Mike Evans, or Stroud, CMC, and Sutton?
Give me Stroud and company.
Yeah.
I don't want to trade a young quarterback for 2 very aging pieces.
Yeah. After he just
Yeah.
had one crappy. They're in the playoffs, by the way. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
he's
Right. Yeah. As bad as he was for fantasy, the team was pretty good.
wow. Somebody gave up the farm for Josh Allen here. Josh Allen or Herbert Stroud, 25 first.
Jeez. Give me
And
Herbert Stroud in
like
the
$50
first.
on the side or something like that.
Yeah. Additional.
Yeah,
on
give me
that.
that package. If I could sell Josh Allen for that right there, I would do it.
Yeah. Holy
I mean,
moly.
Herbert. I mean, for everything that
Did you
know,
see like
everyone's said
on
about
that-
him, you know, he's going to get buried there because it's a run-heavy offense. Guy was putting up 20+ points week after week.
Yeah. Hey, Larry, did you see an additional unknown asset in that trade?
Yeah, I never
Was
saw
it like
that.
a night with his wife or something like that? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder what the additional unknown
Stroud.
asset is.
He really wanted Stroud. Bo Nix. Oh, Bo Nix commanding 2 first-round picks.
Wow.
Yep, that's right. It's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a young quarterback who is performing well. He's gonna command some picks.
Oof.
Yeah, Herbert's second half of the season was real nice.
Yep.
That playoff stretch was nice too. That carried me.
Was. I tell you what else is real nice is that McConkey kid.
Yeah.
Wow. He really turned out to be pretty good. He also had a good second half too.
Yeah, he's been a man. Bo Nix or Kyler Murray?
Oh, come on.
I'm taking Kyler.
Yeah, we're all Kyler Murray guys here.
No, we're not. Larry is not a Kyler guy.
I mean,
come on, stick with the family, Cat Larry.
I know the Bo Nix just no. I think I'm taking Murray over Nix.
I don't have the confidence that he can reach the ceiling that Murray could.
I mean, how aren't they close in age?
That's actually a really good question. I'm going to pull this. Kyler Murray was August 7, 1997. Bo Nix was Bo Nix is 3 years, 2.5 years younger.
All right.
Wow.
February 25th, 2000. He's about to be 25. Kyler's about to be 20. He'll be 28 in the summer. So
yeah, now give me the rushing upside with Kyler.
Yeah.
All right, Drake May time. Another Drake May 2 firsts.
Yeah,
that's it.
There you go, man.
I mean, Drake May and Bo Nix are neck and neck. Here's a good one. The next one's a really good one, Larry.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence in a second or Drake May.
Is there any difference between Trevor Lawrence and Drake May?
I think Drake May has more upside.
Yeah, exactly. They seem to like him. I mean, they both are going to have the job.
Right. It feels like a free second. I'll take Trevor Lawrence and the second.
And the proven. I mean, I don't know. I think
look, May was nice.
Factor has something to do with it too, doesn't it?
May was nice, but he averaged 175 yards passing a game. He certainly didn't blow up.
Yeah, but I mean, what was Trevor Lawrence's first year? Here's another one straight up Lawrence for May.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I would still take Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, look at this. May in a second. Oh, this.
No. Yeah, what?
This is Senska. We know this guy.
Yeah, we do. What?
They must be. It must be an early second. May in a second for Herbert in a second. So there must be something going on with those 2 seconds.
Gotta be like May in an early second for Herbert and the last pick of the draft. I don't know. The last pick of the second round. I mean, I want Herbert. I don't care where the seconds were at. Live.
Yeah, for sure. Give me Herbert.
Right. Yeah. Nothing really. That's too far into the season to.
Right. Yeah, we're getting way too far back. Yep.
Yeah. Anyone else? Oh, Tank Snell.
Oh yeah, either
Tank Snell. Is it Tank Snell
or Pickens? Either one. Yeah.
I don't think you can sell him if you want to, but.
Well, the Pill Poppers traded a 2026 first for Tank, a 25 first and a 25 second.
Hold on. They traded a 26 first. They got a 25 first and second and Tank Dell. That's got to be like the last pick of the. I mean, it's got to be like late first. And he's just hoping that they're going to be earlier next year or something.
Right.
Wow.
Wait. Go back down. Go down to the third. Not that big trade. This is a super flex trade?
What?
No, it's not. It's not a super flex trade. It was Kyler for Tank Dell and Spencer Rattler. But it's just a
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Damn it, Larry. Filter the
You know what?
results.
Sometimes you filter the results and it gets all wonky. Yeah, Tank Dell and a third or Mike Evans.
Oh man, that's tough.
Ooh, Mike Evans is getting up there too, but
Yeah, I think he's 31 or so.
11
I mean,
years.
he just had 11, his 11th straight.
Hmm.
He might be 32. Yeah, he's 31. He'll be 32 in August.
wow, he's so good.
Give me Tank Cell. Damn it. I don't love it.
Tank Sal.
Yeah.
That's that's what's his name? That's Troy's guy. Troy likes him.
All right, how about Tank Cell or Jerry Judy?
Oh, give me Jerry Judy
Yeah, Judy.
and his newfound fame as a wide receiver one.
Yeah, right.
How about in the chat, Jamie Perogue with us. Waddle, 307 and the 309 or the 112. Give me the and a 26-second. So Waddle or the 112.
Oh, wow.
I want to think about that. I want the 112, I think. Ooh, I don't know. Hold
No,
on.
come on, Larry. What are you hoping the 112 becomes? You're hoping the 112 becomes Waddle? All right, and remember.
Let's go. Let's pivot. Let's pivot to this.
Yeah, let's pivot off the value checks and let's talk about this real quick.
Well,
let's talk about the Miami situation. Hold on, let's talk about the Miami situation for a second. We'll get to some rookies, but keep in mind that Waddle might be a better buy because Tyreek may not be in Miami next year.
Mm-hmm.
Waddle may be the primary target again,
mm-hmm.
like he was when he had that 150 targets or whatever it was.
His rookie season.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be the primary guy. He's also someone that gets banged up.
Yeah, that's the only knock on Waddle, obviously. He does get banged up. I mean, obviously when he's out there, he's awesome.
Yeah, but you're talking about a guy who has missed 6 games in 4 years. It's not like he's missed a ton of games. It's 6 games.
That's a good point when you put it like that.
In 4 years. If you find a guy that's getting 6 games, am I frozen? No. If you get a guy that's only missed 6 games in 4 years, that's not enough to worry about.
That's a good point. You think Tyreek plays somewhere else next year, or is he done?
He's going to play next year. I don't know where he plays, but he's going to play. But I don't know. Not sure. He, his little tweet or whatever sure made it sound like he was ready to get out of there.
Right.
So you've pulled up the rookie rankings, some early.
So what I did was just Dynasty Nerds.
Sure.
Taylor Christensen put out something yesterday, 2025 3-round Superflex rookie mock. So when I looked up, we just did that trade for the 112. I just quickly picked up this mock, and at 112, this guy has Nick Singleton going.
Penn State running back.
Penn State running back.
Yeah.
Who's going right behind that out of curiosity? So you got Nick Singleton there. What would be like the next 3 or 4, just so we have an idea?
Marion Hampton.
So you got that running back from North Carolina, Hampton, and then
Isaiah Bond, 202.
Yeah. See, but what you want from Isaiah Bond is for him to be Jalen Waddle. I don't think I could do it.
Well, Isaiah Bond's going to have the draft capital, man. He's going to be a first-round
for sure
wide receiver.
But Jalen Waddle also has the draft capital and a contract.
Yep.
And it's proven it.
And
has done it.
Right.
Right.
So.
I mean, I don't know. Waddle. I would get my hands on Waddle because, like you said, that's it. That might be it for Tyreek. He was a buy, and again, there was that Waddle crazy where Run DFF kept trying to rip me off for Waddle because we followed we read some tweet by somebody, some content guy that was all about Waddle, and next thing you know the freaking offers start coming in for Waddle. But I don't know what the story is with Waddle. Let's see. Stop the screen. Yeah. But I'm getting ready to do some rookie mocks, man. We should put one together coming weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a mock pretty soon just to get him.
Where you boys on that tight end from Penn State?
Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
Depends
where he goes, I guess, right?
Yeah, it all depends on the draft. I mean, apparently he's going to be a first-round pick. So yeah, it depends where he gets picked. I'm pumped. I mean, I love the tight ends that come out. I hope there's a couple of first-rounders. Colston Loveland's supposed to be, athletic tight end. So for most of the college season, he was the tight end one, and there was another guy.
You think what's his name makes it to Kansas City at the end of the draft from Penn State, or no? You think he lasts that long? What's his name from Penn State, the tight end? We were just talking about him.
Tyler Warren?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's going to make it to Kansas City? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Or you think that's like no way?
Oh, yeah. Jamie, he thinks Loveland's better than Warren. I like Loveland too. I mean, Kansas City should have their pick. Well, who knows? Maybe they won't have their pick. Maybe that's
also. I'm bad with names. I know there's another guy they were talking about from Iowa, another tight end from Iowa. I mean,
is that Oscar?
Yeah, he's he produces.
Was it Oscar Delp?
No, Oscar Delp is the Georgia guy. Sorry, I had to walk away for a minute.
Sorry. Harold Fanning, the Bowling Green guy.
This is a deep tight end class, that's for sure. As far as NFL prospects go. Me too, because I've got a bunch of picks in a 2 tight end heavy premium league.
And you could probably nail some nuggets like in the second round and maybe even in the early third. You never know, man.
Yeah. Mercer roped me into a sleeper league last year, and I punted the first year, so I have a shit ton of picks. I mean, I got 4 firsts, a second, 2 thirds, and the next year I have 3 firsts and 4 seconds. So I need to load up on some players.
Yeah.
So maybe I can score a tight end or 2.
Is there anybody you guys are looking to get your hands on that you don't have any of? You're eyeballing for the off season?
I tried to get Rice during the regular season, when he got hurt.
Yeah.
You know the deal. When you're an orphan or a rebuild, as soon as a good guy goes down, you go after him.
Right.
You try to, see what you can get on the cheap, for a contender. But I didn't get any bites on him, unfortunately. But I would have loved to got me some Rossi Rice. Man, that guy looks really good.
I may be a little late on the Drake London train, like trying to get some of them, but I think I'm going to try to acquire a share or 2 of Drake London.
Where are you on the Penix train? Are you locked and loaded? I know you have at least 1 share.
I got a couple shares. I don't feel great about him, though.
Why not?
He didn't look that good to me.
It's only two games.
I understand that, so I'm not going to go all in on the guy because he didn't blow me away. The first game he was just not good, but they kind of shielded him. They protected him from any kind of exposure.
You're very strict with your QB1.
I'll never forget your face, Justin, when you guys were live last year and at number 8 Atlanta picked Penix. Your jaw dropped to the ground. You're like, what?
You got to be excited.
They had already spent all that damn money on Kirk Cousins. What are you doing? So now they're in the situation where they've got to eat a bunch of cap space with Kirk Cousins to play Penix next year.
You got to be ready. You got to be excited about Penix. Why not? You don't. Now you have a quarterback at least instead of not having one.
I don't know that I don't know that we have a quarterback. That's my problem.
Well, I tell you what, he can't. He's got plenty of weapons around him. He can't fail because he doesn't have weapons around him.
That's true.
So
he is loaded with weapons.
I mean,
yeah. Kyle Pitts, man, is Pitts. What can you get for Pitts these days?
Whatever you can, take it.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah,
Pitts or Hunter Henry.
Oh, okay. Well, now I didn't mean that bad. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Pitts at all. Never was. Got him in redraft a couple years ago, and he just busted for me, and never left a sour taste in the mouth, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Train. I'm off of the Pitts train, but it ain't for Hunter Henry.
You got the 0 alcohol Stella.
There you go.
It's pretty good.
Is that between Drippy's beer?
Right. Yes. And my weed soda.
Yeah.
How is that Drippy Sippy?
It's delicious.
Nice.
It's delicious.
I'm gonna have to order some and try some out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the milligrams in a bottle?
It's at 10 milligrams.
There you go. Now we're talking good times. Look at that.
High-minded soda. Yeah, I ate some like heavy I guess edible, and it hasn't really expecting to be like in outer space right now, but I don't know. I feel like I'm still in the still in Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe take another one. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. You know how you're like, okay, I ate half a brownie and I'm not feeling it, and then you eat the whole brownie, and then you're like, oh shit, that was too much. Easy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We've all done that before.
Yeah. I don't know about these super whatevers, and maybe I'll just have to go 3 next time. See how it goes. But yeah, man, all my leagues are kind of dead right now. Just waiting for playoff wild card weekend.
I'm excited about some football this weekend. First of all, because I think I'll be able to pay attention to some of it. And then I won't be working on Friday night.
Oh yeah.
How's that feel, Justin?
The retired life.
It feels good. It feels good not to stress over getting done with my day job so I can get to my night job.
God, yeah, dude.
And then relaxing in the evenings and hanging out. My wife and I are playing the Switch because we got a Switch for the family for Christmas. So we're just chilling in the evenings. It's nice.
Yeah, that's tough with 2 kids and 2. That's too much, man.
Look, I've worked 2 jobs for 15 straight years, so I'm glad not to be doing it right now. I'm not gonna complain one bit.
More time for hunting, getting them gators.
More time for killing stuff.
Me and Larry are gonna come down one year. We're gonna go gator hunting for sure.
You're damn right you are.
We're gonna videotape the whole ride down and everything because it's gonna be classic.
I'm gonna definitely. I'm not gonna miss out on that form that you got to fill out.
Yeah,
that pre-license form.
Yeah, whatever. It's only a couple bucks, I think, too. So.
Yeah, it's like $2.76 or something silly.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I don't know, man. What do we got out? We got anything else to talk about?
Well, we got one more flush to do.
You know what? I was not sure if we had crowned the winner yet.
We have not. But to crown the winner, first we have to drop the deuce.
That's right. We sure do.
Present this.
I feel honored to be on with a flush right now.
This is big stuff, man.
It sure can be big stuff.
It depends. It depends. It depends if you're wearing your Depends. Ready? So yeah, this is what happens when you lose the FC Eliminator, the 18 team.
Well, take us into the bathroom while you're doing
Fantasy Cares, Charity John Bosch Leagues, getting ready for the Scott Fish Bowl. Man, we had a good team, but we lost.
We wouldn't have won. It's okay. Don't feel bad because we would not have won the whole thing. So because there was an absolute dominant team.
Yeah. Way ahead in the points for department.
That was a fun draft doing that draft with you guys in the Eliminators. I had a good time. I didn't last I last maybe mid-season, but it was a lot of fun. I just tried following what you guys did. I was like, they're drafting a lot of kickers. Let me start taking some kickers and punters here, man.
Well, Cooper Kupp let us down in the end. He really faded in the end of the season. But I'll tell you who else was let down was at Dynasty Roast, old Ross Batco.
The roast
his team.
Yep.
His whole team just collapsed at the end relative to his competition there. That's what happens when you're relying on Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Trash. Dude sucks. Yep. Hey, you know what makes me happy, Larry? Just as a little side thing, is that Aaron Rodgers does not have the single season Jets passing record.
Nope. He folded down the stretch too against my predictions.
Yep. It's just because he can't do it. It's not because he didn't try. It's just because he can't do it. He doesn't have that ability anymore.
No.
I mean, he threw 36 times. He only threw 18 times against Buffalo, but that's because they benched him for
the offense.
So bad.
The offense was never in sync the entire season. It was just ridiculous.
Is Rodgers starting anywhere next year, you guys think?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Dude, so guess what? He's still now he's like second and third in all the Jets passing categories, by the way.
That's okay. It ain't first. If you're not first, you're forgotten.
But what I'm saying is his season wasn't that bad relative to
quarterbacks. Relative to the Jets, it was not that bad. It was not a good
quarterback. Yeah. So wait a minute, we're drifting off topic here.
We are. Ross had C.J. Stroud. That also was not a great pick this year. It was. He survived the whole year by being solid but not great. But he was super solid for this one, and that's going to make it easy to push him on down and out.
You loser, the roast.
Yep.
Except for you, buddy.
There we go.
Good run. That sucks. I think I would have rather have bowed out in the first couple weeks and make it all the way this far, and then not crush it at the end.
Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations to Sean Robinson at the FF Koala. He just dominated the whole thing, man. He just killed us
with a bunch of tight ends.
He did. He went heavy tight end.
8 tight end, 1 punter, 1 wide receiver.
Wow.
Running back. He got lucky. He hit pay dirt with Darnold.
Yep.
And he had
pay dirt with Brian Thomas Jr.
He had pay dirt with Chuba.
Yep. Chuba was nice.
Everything just fell right for him, and he had Brock Bowers. So
wow. That's all
he had Brock Bowers, he had Trey McBride.
Yes.
He had Mark Andrews, who had some nice weeks here and there, and of course it's best ball, so those worked out.
I think the punter put up 200 points too, which is helpful.
Yeah. But having Lamar Jackson and Sam Darnold, I mean, let's see. Lamar Jackson averaged in this format 30.6. Sam Darnold averaged 24. So he was getting 55 points from his 2 quarterbacks every week, basically.
And when Lamar had his bye week, he got 35 out of Sam.
That helped.
It's a nice week.
That's impressive.
When we had all our bye weeks, Jalen Hurts had a whopping like 22. That's why we got eliminated.
But I mean, Mark Andrews, Brian Thomas, Chuba, like all that. It's like his team is like how the Earth is in the way the sun and the Earth and the moon are all like perfectly aligned with one another. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway,
What's we got any upsets this week on Wild Card Weekend here or what?
I'd love to see Denver upset whoever they're playing. They're playing Buffalo.
I don't think that's happening.
No, it's not.
That's a rough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Josh Allen in the playoffs.
I wonder how the Texans Chargers is going to play out. You know, I think the Chargers are on the road going to Houston, but I think they win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that? The Chargers?
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I could see the Steelers giving the Ravens trouble. Third time they've played this year. We'll see which Lamar shows up. If playoff Lamar shows up, it could be a problem.
You know, it's funny. You're funny you bring that up as a Steeler fan. You know, the big topic now is obviously Tomlin.
Yeah. Oh, if he loses,
I remember us talking in the chat with Jake Earl,
yes.
And you know, I was like, you know, Jake's a little harsh on Tomlin, but you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, you know, he's who you replacing him with, number one. But Jake's right. Like, yeah, you know, okay, great. You got winning seasons and stuff. But how many years are you going to continue to say the same thing over and over again and be a mid team in the AFC North with Lamar and Burrow for the next, what? Let's be real, 10 years, you know, 7-10 years with those guys. Like, so I don't know. It's an interesting topic, that's for sure.
They need to hit it big with a QB, and I don't know who thought Pickett was a good one when you stood Pickett up next to Burrow and Lamar. And that was just a joke.
Yeah, this is how we're going to fight Lamar. Kenny,
who hails from your town that you're living in right now, right?
He does. He's an Ocean Township boy, man, right from here where I'm from. Like, this is what I'm talking about. You're getting talent where Steady Eddie is from. Like, come on, we know that can't be good, bro.
Yes.
Come on.
Steady Eddie. Hey, you never know. Pickett could end up. Hurts gets re-injured. Kenny Pickett to the rescue out in Philly.
Let's not get crazy. They need Hurts very badly, my friend. He will for sure clear concussion protocol this week. That's for sure.
Nice.
So, though I tell you what, there's a team that I could. If you told me the Packers beat the Eagles, I'm not going to be shocked. That would be a good upset, but it wouldn't be shocking to me. That's for sure. You know, I mean, the Packers have been here before. They played spoiler before. They gave the 49ers a good run last year. They're playing with house money again. They got nothing to lose. Young team again. I don't know. Hey,
I'm excited to see what happens. I don't think I'm doing anything. Am I doing anything? Oh, there's kids' sports. There's basketball all over the place these days. Man. And then she's got like winter training with softball and winter training for soccer. So soccer's tomorrow, softball Saturday. Like soccer's from like 5 to 6 tomorrow. Softball's like, I don't know, some weird ass time on Saturday. Saturday, 2 p.m.
Yeah, we haven't done. We have spring soccer coming up, but we don't have that for a while. Like the last day to sign up was today, but she don't play basketball or anything. The only thing she's got is dance, so I don't have to worry about that yet.
Oh, those recitals are a beauty to go to.
No, I love them. It's so much fun. Sit there for 3 hours to watch your child dance for 28 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Especially last year, she was in the back row on the far end of the stage.
Oh, yeah. And you spend a fortune on the costume, too. So, you know.
That's great.
All right. Yes. So looks like I don't have to do anything specifically on Saturday. I just have to drop somebody off, and I just have to drop off and pick up. That's it. So I
right.
might be watching some football games.
There you
Hey.
go. There you
With just
go,
like
my
a
friend.
2 p.m. and 3 p.m. interruption.
Yeah.
So
So
it's exciting.
you guys got a second to hear a funny story about Santa's gift and how
Sure.
it's
Okay.
affected? No, all
Let's
right.
hear
So Santa brought a small fish tank, like a little 2.5 gallon fish tank that sits on the countertop. It's in the kitchen. So we went and got a beta fish, stuck it in there. Beta fish is like laying sideways.
It's already funny. It's already a
laying
funny story.
sideways over there, and I'm like, shit, we got a bad fish, whatever. It's alive after a couple days, and my wife's googling. She's like, it needs a friend.
What?
Beta fish
Googling what?
Beta fish can live with only a few fish because they'll kill anything. So I go get a couple guppies because they can live with guppies. So I bring these guppies home, throw them in there, living fine side by side. Yesterday, I'm doing dishes and my daughter's behind me. She just got home from school and she's checking out the fish. And she says, Daddy, there's some tiny fish in here. I was like, what? She said, yeah, there's some tiny fish. I said, you mean the guppies? No, there's tiny fish. And I thought she was playing. Like sometimes she'll pretend. No, man, I bought pregnant guppies.
No.
They're having babies in our tank.
Oh.
Guppies don't lay, like most fish lay their eggs and then protect them and whatever, and they hatch, just like a chicken egg or whatever. No, guppies carry their eggs and then do live births. We've got 5 teeny tiny little baby fish in there. So now we have 8 fish in a 2.5 gallon tank.
Wow.
Great. And I don't know if there's more to come. I have no idea.
Wow.
But
That's
yeah, there
always,
were 2 in there, then there were 3, then there were 4 and 5.
Now,
All in a matter of a few hours. So yeah,
did the other fish eat, like go after the small ones or
that's what I'm
anything?
hoping happens. I haven't seen it happen yet, but I'm hoping Coral, our beta fish, goes ahead and eats the little ones, so I don't have to commit genocide.
Wasn't that the idea though? Was it supposed? You wanted to eat them, the guppies, or
No. The guppies, it can live side by side. Some beta fish will allow guppies to live side by side with them. You can't put 2 beta fish together; they'll tear each other apart.
Well, the beta fish has a heart, unlike you, and didn't want to murder the guppies because it was pregnant. So they were like, "Oh, it's a pregnant guppy. I'm not going to mess with the pregnant guppies." If you were the beta fish, you would have pulled out your shotgun and blew its head off.
Bang bang.
Yes.
Look, that's a 2 for 1, man. That's a 2 for 1.
Have you ever seen a pregnant deer?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Would you kill one?
I shot a deer last year that had been bred.
What does that
I don't
fuck does
know.
that mean?
That means that she probably had a fetus. But
She probably had a fetus?
yeah, probably. I didn't go looking for it. Like at that point, it's tiny. But she had been bred, and the
Probably
reason
had a fetus. Is that when you were rummaging, when you had your fingers in their guts and stuff? You were like, oh,
yeah,
look at this.
I'm not going looking for the uterus. I don't know. Like it's not like it's fully grown yet.
And you were like, oh, look at this, a fetus.
No, I said probably. I don't know what it had, but I do know it was bred because it had hoof marks on its side. When the buck mounts a doe, oftentimes it'll leave like a bare spot in its fur where it like is doing its business. Yeah. So if you see a doe and it's got a bare spot on its like rear like back there,
quarters.
Yeah, it's the hindquarters. Yeah, it means it's probably been bred.
Oh, which means nailed. Right?
Yes, it's been fucked. Wow. Jeez. Here I am trying to use like nice language on the Hot Sauce podcast.
Well, listen, man, you were just talking about juggling a fetus with your bare hands.
I did tell a blowjob joke last night on the Trade X podcast.
Outhouse must have loved that one.
I did afterward. I was like, yeah, that was a Hot Sauce joke, not Trade X. It's appropriate. Yeah.
Outhouse.
Whoopsie.
Well, did Outhouse say anything about us at all? Or
No, I cracked some Larry Monkey jokes, but no, I didn't.
Nothing lands with Outhouse.
Outhouse
That's
wasn't
funny.
saying how much he liked Larry Monkey's headdress during the. That was classic, dude. That
Potathon?
was great, man.
Yes. No, man. Listen. I stopped. I gave up on Outhouse. I tried to. I tried to get together with him. We did have drinks, but he's very elusive out there in Manalapan. So
Yeah,
What
he's not. He's not far from me at all.
right,
what's the name of his town?
Manalapan.
Manalapan.
Yeah.
Man, is that like something you take before bed to help you sleep better?
Yes. Yeah. Manalapan.
Better known as a Jersey town.
I got some
Manalapan.
good names up
I'm
there.
pretty sure that's where he lives.
Yeah.
But yeah, Outhouse has been on the show a handful of times. We should try to get him back on.
I think he might be.
Maybe, listen, so you are retired, which means we have the potential to do a Thursday or Friday show now.
We do. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, this could take the show to another level if there happens to ever be a Friday show, because that will include, some shenanigans. I would think that.
Yeah.
More so than like a Tuesday or Wednesday show.
Well, for you, it doesn't matter. They're all the same nights. They're all the same nights for you,
dude. Well,
I mean, it's a Wednesday night, and you're dropping heavy edibles tonight, right? I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No. As far as like pounding beers, like I'd be more inclined to do so on a Friday. But yes, you're right. My days are pretty much the same. You're right. You're absolutely right.
But Fridays, you're right. It gives a vibe. It's that feel good Friday. It's the end of the work week. Like, let's party, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That could be some hot sauce material right there, for sure.
Yep. So yeah, well, I mean, I guess we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Thanks.
Well, hold on. Before we do, I just want to say to both of you, thanks for bringing me on. I had an absolute blast. Couldn't ask for anything better for my first podcast, and
hey,
I feel like I'm talking to a couple celebrities here, man.
FF Steady Eddie on Twitter.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Follow him. He's an SFB savant.
Yeah. You're right.
We got to take the title next year. We got to do better. We got to get at least top 10 next year.
Yeah. He's in the patron chat. We have the group me chat takes care of business. Join the Patreon. It's only $1 if you want. Anyway, yeah. So we've been talking about getting some guests on, talk some rookies, the new year. Oh my goodness.
I will say real quick about the I believe it's the spicy tier, where you get you two your phone numbers and you get to text you two.
Yes.
I will say I've taken full advantage of that, and have asked plenty of questions to both of you and been very helpful through my dynasty experience. So I want to say thank you to that also. So.
Oh yeah, and if you're really lucky, and the dollar tier would just get you to watch the YouTube show. I don't know if you'd want to watch it right now with the way Justin's laying there, like I don't even think. Yeah, does he even know that his camera's on right now? Jesus.
It's freezing.
Oh, it was freezing. The screen froze. Oh.
I was like, oh boy, here we go. So while that was happening, I was like, well, let me check to see if my internet's working. I've got a buck in lockdown with a doe on my camera right now, which means he's just like tending to her.
Like a porn movie is happening?
No. Well, not yet. But he's hanging out next to this doe, I think.
Look at you.
Anyways.
There's hoof marks on the side tomorrow. We know what's going on.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We've been looking for it. On the camera at the hunting camp, I have cellular cameras out there, so it sends me pictures.
I can't wait the next time I see a deer with the side patches missing on the sides to go, I know what happened there.
Yeah, got busy, girl. Congratulations on the sex.
I learned that on the Dynasty Hot Sauce podcast.
Yeah.
baby.
All right, baby. All right. Well, let's take it out of here. We'll go. We'll see you next time. Oh, no. We're going to see you next week. Thanks for listening to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod.
One, two, three, four.
That's it.